What's good, everyone? Infamous Legacy here, back at it again with another Marvel's Avengers gear guide video. In this gear guide video, we're going to be taking a look at Thor and his classic power gear set, also known as the All-Father gear set. So to obtain these gear pieces, let's go ahead to the war table right now. So to get the classic power gear set gear pieces, you guys can actually run any Hive or Elite Hive missions to attain a gear piece from the classic power gear set, or any villain sector missions to obtain one gear piece as well from the classic power gear set. So we'll go right over here. Here are a couple more villain sectors. So again, any villain sectors, any hives or regular hive missions, hive or elite hive missions can drop any gear pieces from the classic power gear set. And there is a chance it can either be exotic or legendary. The best way though to obtain multiple gear pieces from the classic power gear set is through the elite weekly villain sector mission objective. This weekly objective will be able to give you a melee or range slot, plus a defense or heroic slot from the classic power gear set, and that have also a chance to be an exotic or a legendary. Now moving on to Thor's All-Father classic power gear set, whatever you want to call it. They do have kind of similarities with Jane Foster's classic power gear set because they also come with the same name, and some of the perks might sound familiar to you. So we'll start off with the heroic slot. This can roll with Valor, Might, and Resolve, the one I have. It can also come with Precision, Valor, and Might if you're doing a hybrid build, or Precision and Valor if you're doing range, or Valor and Might if it's strictly melee. Rampant Supercharge is the first perk. 3% increased health and heroic energy regeneration while overcharged. And then we have Lethal Empowerment. 43% chance defeating an enemy grants an intrinsic burst that regenerates intrinsic energy while active. Very beneficial to your Odin Force ability, which is your intrinsic ability right over here. And then the last perk, Warrior's Grace, increase the buff duration of Warrior's Fury for all team members by 3 seconds. Warrior's Fury is your support heroic ability. Then we have Chestplate of the All-Father. This can roll with Resolve, Resilience, and Intensity. It can also come with 2 out of the 3 perks. We have Odin Force Rush, 20% increased health recovery when Odin Force is active. And then we have Odin's Redemption, reduce the intrinsic energy cost for suffering a guard break by 50%. And then we have Rampant Destruction, 20% increased stun status and overall damage while overcharged. And then we have the range piece. This can come with precision, proficiency, and intensity as well. And with the proficiency and precision, if you do get double stats, your stats will be catering more to your range and heroic rating, because your stats will be able to hit the high hundreds, or the low hundreds, I mean. And in terms of the perks, we have Mjolnir's Sight, greatly increase Mjolnir's ability to find targets and hit them on any return. This can also come with different status effects and different range attacks. So I have it with Gamma Pin, which I did not want. I'd rather have range power attacks as a second perk. But you can see the description right there. It inflicts gamma damage and it builds up the status meter. I highly recommend you guys try and aim for range power attacks when it comes to the second perk. The third perk, we have Hollowed Hammer, increase critical damage by 35% when the hammer is returning from flight. Similar to Jane Foster's range piece from the classic power gear set. And then we have Arm Guards of the All-Father, proficiency and might, also a double stat that can hit the low hundreds if you max it out. Odin Force Breaker, 15% increased damage while Odin Force is active. And then we have Cryo Apex, which is basically the status effect of Cryo I have. This can also roll with different status effects and different melee combinations. For example, light combo finishers or heavy combo finishers or signature attacks. I honestly prefer the signature attacks because that is an attack I usually use a lot when I am using Thor with his melee build, as you guys can see right here. And then we have the third perk, Lethal Unarmed Supercharge. Defeating an enemy with an unarmed attack without the hammer restores Odin Force intrinsic energy, heroic energy, and 5% health. So if you're not using your hammer and you're just using your punches, you'll be able to build your intrinsic energy, your heroic energy, and 5% health. Now, in terms of the best gear piece you can obtain from this classic power gear set, I gotta go with the heroic slot, Griddle of the Allfather. Depending on the type of build you're going for, make sure you aim for those particular stats. But this one, you can, regenerate your health and heroic energy. The Warrior's Grace perk is also good, and then Lethal Empowerment is also good for your Odin Force ability. And then the second one I would go for is the melee piece for a melee build because of the Odin Force Breaker, 15% increased damage while Odin Force is active. And then I'll probably go with the chest piece and then the range slot to end it off and complete the collection from the classic power gear set. Okay, so that's the end of this video on Thor's classic power exotic gear set, and you guys can also get it as a legendary version as well. Just keep in mind with the legendary version, the third perk will always be different from the exotic version of the classic power gear set. If you guys do have any questions about this video, hit me up in the comments below. For more gear guide videos, make sure you check out the link in the description. Show your support by hitting that like and subscribe button. Until next time, I'm out. You guys take care. Peace.